What is going on, guys? I am MC Fixer, and today we are here at EGX Rezzed. Some people call it Rezzed, I'm not sure which one. I'm standing here with Rob Davis from Playniac Games. Is it games or is it just Playniac? Just Playniac. See, I add the games onto everything. It's my problem.
Yeah, it is all games.
It's all games. We're here.
We should add games to everything.
You know, that's what I'm trying to. We're here to talk about Insane Robots. So talk to me a little bit about the game.
Sure. So yeah, Insane Robots is a game. We're calling it Card Battling Hacked. We looked at what card battling is. We took out a few things that people don't like, and we've made our own game. It's quite an original, unusual take on that, and it's this lovely card battle system. And we've put that in this massive 20-hour campaign with all these different robots and characters and backstory, written by 3 great writers, really kind of comedic backstory, and loads of things to discover and stories. But also you can play that same battle system like you did a little bit earlier as 2-player local and 2-player online battles.
Well, the important part for me was, I looked at the game and I was like, this doesn't look like a game for me. Not usually into card battling games. The art style looked beautiful, and it is beautiful, but it didn't look like an MC Fixer type of game. Then I stand there and play it, and we're stood there for about half an hour, if not a little bit longer, playing the game. I've also got my sister and my fiance with me. They love the game. It seems very easy, pick up and go, accessible to everyone of all ages. Is that something you was aiming for with the game?
Absolutely, and I'm really glad to hear that you found that. Yeah, we've wanted to make the game really accessible, that anyone can pick it up, anyone can get into it, and then there's this lovely depth and strategy that comes out the more you play it, that you get to see as you play it, but we really wanted anyone to be able to play it at any time.
Obviously, you spoke about the deck building aspects of the game, and it not being maybe as depth as some other card building games. Was that on purpose? Was that for accessibility? Is that something you were aiming for when you started making the game?
So we completely took out deck building because we think it's boring. Yeah. Some people like it, and some people don't like it. We found it a bit work-like, it's a bit boring, so we didn't want to have that in the game. And the other thing we've taken out is buying cards. We don't want to sell you cards. We wanted to be able to design a beautiful card deck that was just really fun to play with and gradually unlock this strategic depth. Yeah. And that's what we did. And it means that you can learn it easily. There's only these 23 tokens, but they have there's a lot that you can do with them when you get to know them. And but you don't have to customize your deck. What you can customize in a single-player campaign, you can customize the augments, the power-ups on your robot. And that does change a bit what happens in your deck. It changes some of the probabilities, some of the energy costs, that kind of thing. So there's that kind of customization that you can do. And in the 2-player battles, your robot will be customized by the system for you. So then you look at the customization and you have to kind of work out what to do with the customization that you and your enemy have been given.
So you're saying about 20 hours for the campaign. How hard is the game going to get? I played it and I was having fun with it, made a few mistakes, don't get me wrong, but that was on purpose. I've done it on purpose, I swear.
And you think you won your battle?
Yeah, of course I won, of course. 20 hours, that's a nice length of a campaign. There's going to be plenty to do, plenty of arenas, plenty of tournaments. Is there any that I haven't seen? What was your favourite tournament that you've got in the game so far?
So there's lots that you haven't seen. Yeah. In the single-player campaign, as we say, it's 20 hours plus. There's all these different environments you're going to end up in. There are lunar arenas, there's underwater arenas, there's forests, there's ice arenas. There's all these hazards that you're going to find. There are acid clouds that chase you around. They get bigger and they get more chasey. There are storms that come and kind of blow up over your robot. There's a ring of death on some missions where, like, the edge of the arena is coming inwards and coming inwards. And
some battlegrounds in there.
Yeah, I'd like to say, I mean, our game is completely different. We did it before them. I know that's a really silly claim because it's a completely different game. Funnily enough, we were doing that when we started making the game 3 years ago. We put in the survival arenas and we put in the ring of death, and it's actually it's a good mechanic. It forces you towards the center. It makes you kind of be careful about what you do and where you go in the map. There's night mode where you can't see much, but you might get radar to be able to see. There's big maps, but you could get a jetpack for your robot to fly across them. So there's all kinds of stuff that gradually comes in, and they get tougher and tougher because the hazards are going to get tougher, the environment hazards, the AIs get tougher as you go. So there's loads of new robots that come into the maps as you get later, and some of them are pretty good and going to beat you. So yeah, it becomes really kind of a neat balance of how you can survive the arenas and power up your robot enough to be able to survive. And then also, there's also another mode that comes in, but I'm not going to say any more than that.
Don't tease me like that. Come on. Give me something. Give me something. What? So we've got the single player, we've got the 2-player, and we've got something else coming.
All I can say is there's something near the end of the game that changes the way it plays. But I can't say in the single player campaign. So there's another mode that comes. But yeah,
So you're upgrading, obviously there's a shop in each of the maps that you're in. There's a shop that you can go through, obviously sort out your health, upgrade abilities and stuff like that. That's something that's unique quite to this game, I personally think. I wasn't expecting a shop on the map. I thought it was going to be, I'm slugging through, I've only got a little bit of health, oh my god, start again. But it's not like that at all. It's interesting, it's different, it's cute, it's different, it's accessible, and it's really fun.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So yeah, those shops. So your robot is going to get damaged. You might be like on your last legs. You're in the battles, and also by getting resources in the maps, you get a cash, and you can take that into the shops to power up your robot, buy new stuff, but also to fix your robot and repair your robot, and also to customize your robot. So it's really key to balance that. Now the interesting thing is, if you survive the tournament, you get to keep all the stuff you put on your robot in that tournament. If you die, you lose all of that.
Come on!
You still keep the stuff you started the tournament with, so we're not that harsh, but the stuff that you found in the tournament, it could be that really quirky power-up that was really rare that you found, like you found a jetpack, or you found something kind of, there's some really rare, powerful augments that it's quite hard to get. Yeah, if you don't survive with it, then you lose it. So there's always a balance between, can I survive, can I get through, can I repair my robot? But also, the more cash you can end your tournament with, the more stars you're going to get. So you might want to not spend it all on powering up. You might want to not spend it on restoring your health and scrape through with 1 health left, but you get 3 stars because you ended with loads of extra cash.
Okay, let's go into overkilling real quickly. We're finishing here. That's the important part for me, which is games have got this thing where you can play it and you can be done and it's done. This is very micromanagement of, I'm not going to end my turn here, I'm going to do this to put me in a better position here. Overkill obviously gets you more money at the end of the matches. Talk about that a little bit.
So right through the game, we've made it that anyone can play it at any level of play. But if you get more into the detail and the decisions you can make, you can min-max the game. And there's a lot of min-maxing to do, and that's the only way really to get the stars, the 3 stars in the single-player tournament. And that's the only way to become a real master in in 2-player, and to get up the ranks in online, you need to know how to min-max in this game. So the thing you were mentioning is called Overkill. That's a key mechanic where it doesn't matter just killing your enemy is not enough. You have to get them to minus figures on health. The further minus you get, the better. There are online 2-player modes where it's all about doing that, and that's called Max the Cash mode. Is all about you could beat me at 2 battles, but because I got overkill better and I got more cash out of the battle, I actually win that 2-player battle, even though you won the actual battles. So it's all about optimizing those things.
Sounds like me and the missus playing together, and she overkills me lucky once, doesn't even realise it, and yet beats me. I'm not happy about that. Come on. It will with me, I can guarantee it. Where can people find you? Where can they find about the game? Let's talk about that a little bit.
So the game's coming out this summer on all platforms. We already have a Steam page up, so please go and wishlist us on Steam. You can find out more about the game at www.insanerobots.com. And yeah, we're out on Xbox, PlayStation and PC this summer.
Thank you very much for your time, appreciate it. Be sure to like, share, comment and subscribe to My Xbox and Me, I appreciate it. And until next week, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.